Welcome to
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing?
I talk about so many different things
How you
related to
been?
life and living and all
What's
sorts of
going
stuff.
on?
So the only hidden
What's
people in
good?
the storyline.
Are you
Please
getting it
subscribe
in?
and check me out.
Somebody
Later
getting it
over
for
on
you?
YouTube and Wishes. So welcome
What's
to
going
Where Clubhouse
on,
House. And
people?
follow me on Instagram. See you later.
Subscribe to my channel.
What's good, people? It is the day of another day that we call Monday. Anybody being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in, knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now, I want to talk to you about something in reference to Jussie Smollett.
Now the police is trying to get us to believe that these two guys right here was basically paid by Jussie to beat him up. Now look how built they is. Wouldn't they do more damage to Jussie?
The thing
Okay.
about it is I did a story reference him before, but I kind of didn't want to do any more about it. Only because I feel as though it's good enough media as far as action and stuff, and I didn't want to do this story, but everybody keeps hitting me up and behind the scenes asking me, where's the Jussie Smollett story, and I just don't want to really do it, but I'm going to do it for you, only because it's too many of y'all. Okay, here we go. Just my opinion, how I feel about it. Okay, the story kind of shifted around, but basically Jussie stuck to his story reference to going to Subways late at night, around 2 o'clock in the morning, getting jumped by two white guys, basically said they had mega hats on and stuff like that, and they're
Now think about it. They had a moose around his neck, throwing bleach on him, choking him down to the ground. And basically, the story's all over the place, but they're saying that this is mega country, you faggot empire nigger. It basically was attacking him and stuff. And basically it was the white guys, but now it's changed to black.
active with the bleach and stuff like that, and basically up around 2 o'clock in the morning. So basically, my personal opinion, he was being followed, he's being tracked. Now, a lot of times, if you don't know this, but some people may, you can use a tracking device on somebody's cell phone and find the location.
Now, Shooter's app is a highly accurate ballistic calculated for iPhones, iPad Touch, and iPad, Androids, mobile platforms, and currently have a few of them. They all for sale and stuff. So it's something that you may not know about, but they can track you anywhere.
Now, he may have interacted with someone that he thought that was his friend, or got the number and stuff and basically been following him around. My personal opinion is called sharp shooter. Now the thing about it is, now some people don't know about this, but a lot of cops have that. When you have your cell phone, it kind of monitor where you're at the times and stuff. So a lot of times they're going to do the cell phone records and stuff like that. And I commend Jussie for not giving the cops their cell phone, only because they'll basically be outing other people who may not be come out yet as far as being LGBTQ, and they'll use this as a oops it on thing like that. Now the thing about it is, my personal opinion, I feel as though it's the cops who did it, and the reason why I say that is only because it seems like Jussie is the cops. It don't seem like Jussie against the perpetrator. It seems like the cops are attacking Jussie. Now, why would you be attacking the victim if you were trying to find out, what happened to this person? Why are y'all coming after him? Now, this is the thing. All of a sudden, you really look at that picture of the two guys walking down. Now, they got a lot of clothes and stuff like that. To me, my personal...
So now when you look at the video, look at the guys, they're most the same height. They're like both tall, thin looking and stuff like that. So they're basically two tall guys with a lot of clothes on. Now when you think about these other two guys and stuff, one is really short, one is really tall. It's really off for that and the definition to be true, because it have to be someone really short and not tall. Like I said before, something's going on.
Once again, not known facts. It looked like it was almost, what's that thing called? You could, nowadays you can like shoot people into a video, like you can take a picture and shoot it there into the spot. I think they kind of did like the Mariah Carey and the other girl was singing, Ariana was singing together in their car, but they wasn't
This
really
is
together.
Ariana Grande and Mariah Carey singing inside of a car. Now remind you, they both are not even in this car. They has been placed inside of this car, and they're not even there.
But we're in the technology where you could put things in certain places when it's not actually true. You can have Obama saying things he didn't say. And to me, my personal opinion, that was fixed inside there. You call it Photoshop. That's my personal opinion. Because when I watched it become again, I saw the records that basically showed that they were wrecked. Now, me myself, as far as being, what they say, Africans and stuff.
Okay, here's are the two alleged. Ola Abel is the Nigerian bodybuilders. Now, look at the height of him. One is really tall, one is really short. One almost coming to his shoulders a little bit. So I find it funny when you see the picture of them going down the street that it looks totally different than the height of these two. Now, if they beat him up, his face should have been like this. He should have been punched in the face. Now think about it. Two built men beating on him. Why wasn't he not messed up? Why was Jesse's face just coming out looking like this? Because those guys did not do this. This is someone else did this to him. Like I said, the cops.
It was out there. I don't know anybody that's in 2019 wearing really big clothes where you could kind of figure out, you know, whether it's gay or straight or man or woman. Because nowadays we live in a world 2019 that men are wearing unisex clothes, as far as not really just unisex, but metrosexual. Everything is really small and tight. Now, if you want to do something and kind of throw people off, you put the clothes really big so you can't really figure out who it is.
Let's just say, for argument's sake, where is the rope? Where is the bleach? These guys are freezing. So where's all this stuff? And remind you, their height is about the same. The other guy is really short. What's going on with this?
And the reason why I say that as well is only because they did an interview with him. They did the interview. They went back to the location, stuff like that, when they got beat up, stuff like that with the
Think
cops.
about it. If somebody brought you back to the same location, would you be looking around to see if you could find a camera? Well, let me see if I can find a camera. Let me see if it's something else to help y'all. Because y'all trying to blame me, so I'm going to look around everywhere. They're like, oh, he knew where the camera was at. Why would you take somebody out there just to blame them for knowing where the camera's at when he's trying to help y'all? This is how people twist the story in media, and people sign on.
He cooperated. Then the next time the story went out, well, he knew where the camera was at. You already talked to him about the whole situation, so obviously he knew where the camera was at. That's that when he pointed it out. This is the thing I'm having. All this time they said he couldn't find anything, couldn't find anything, couldn't find anything. Then all of a sudden they found something. Not only they found something, they found a car, they found... This is why I feel as though it's an inside job. I feel as though, my personal opinion, the FBI need to do an investigation on the police and find out the videos that was actually there that's showing him getting attacked. I feel as though those guys are being scapegoats, and I do feel as though, due to the fact that they're black, they're from Africa, or wherever they are from, they use them as a scapegoat, so they put them inside the room, they interrogated them. My personal opinion, if you're black, if you've ever been interrogated, that means I'm going to beat you until submission. I'm going to make you submit. Didn't you do this? No. Didn't you? Remember Kunta Kinte? He was like, what's your name? He said, whatever his name was, and they said, psh, and they kept beating him. They wouldn't stop beating him until he said, Kunta Kinte. And then they let him down, and he fell off the tree with the whips in him. That's my opinion.
The census say back in 2015 to 2018, 61% of blacks were killed by their race under any condition, and also groups most likely to be killed by law enforcement between the age of 20 to 24, 7.1% are African American at the age of 20 to 24 and more.
My personal opinion, I feel as though this happened to the two guys. They're in a secret location, so nobody can talk to them, stuff like that. Why do you have to hide them? Why do you have to hide them? Because you're monitoring to make sure they don't change their story or what you already beat them into submission. Or, a lot of times when they beat people in interrogation, they hide you because your face and everything is so bruised up. And they don't want anybody to see what they did to get you to submit to something that made true. And this is the thing. They was also saying that the guys had bleach and ski masks in their house. How many black people don't have bleach in their house? How many black people don't have masks in their house? Now the thing about it got me was, Jussie said it was Make America Great, the hats. They took it to ski masks. The story has shifted over and over and over. My personal opinion, I really believe it was somebody in the police force that basically did this to him because of his threats and saying stuff about President Trump. The fact that he go went after President Trump and his tweets and all this stuff like that.
Well, everyone knows that Trump loves to tweet, and this is what Trump said. The Democrats seem to intend on having people on drugs pour into our country from southern borders, risking thousands of lives. In the process, it is my duty to protect the lives and safety of others. Jussie Smollett replied, shut the hell up, you bitch-ass nigger. You will continue to run this country further into the ground and risk lives every time you breathe. You're not the president, just a dumpster full of hate. FOH, the fuck out of here. Sick to my stomach that literally shit currently represent America to the world. So I really believe that these tweets really got somebody he didn't want to get to him to hear.
I think when you put stuff online, you have to understand everybody's watching. When everybody's watching something like this, there are going to be some people that could be really offended by what you're doing. And when you're a public figure, you have to be more active. You have to be more careful the way you move, especially if you're talking against the President of the United States of America. Whether you like him or agree with him or not, you have to be careful what the threats you put out there. You better be calling them names, stuff like that. You have to be careful because everybody behind the scenes that you don't know yet. And I've talked to you about that before. Also find it amazing, not really, that black people basically joining on to shoot him down. I'm not even surprised at that. Because the one thing I realize is when people get to find some way to destroy somebody, everybody jumps on the bandwagon. Even though he could tell his story and let you know what exactly happened to him, they don't really want to care. It kind of happened to me a couple of days ago when I told my story. Well, I found it to be, I need more proof, I need more evidence, I need this, I need that. I'm telling you what I'm going through. But then I need more evidence of it. And it's kind of like blaming the victim, but always everybody gets a turn. So the ones who blame you is going to, but this is going to blow up. If the FBI steps in, they're going to see a lot going on behind the scenes. And I guarantee you, my personal opinion, the cops are going to be up underneath a full investigation. And it's going to find tamper evidence. If the two black guys that got caught out there, if they decide to talk, then they will blow the lead off of everything. Why would two black guys out of clear blue sky, they said, well, he staged it. Why, who would stage something that's already at the top? If you're already at the top, you got a career, you got a tour to do. Why would you stage something just to be beat up so people, like this doesn't make sense. Oh, he staged being beat up. He could just went somewhere and just fell out and stuff like that. He don't have to go to that extreme, my personal opinion. Because you already got the name out there, so it's easy for you to move forward. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do extra because you're already out there. But that's just my opinion. However, I just want to share this with you, my personal opinion. And put in the comments at the bottom what you think it is. Do you think it's a setup? Do you think the cops are really behind this? Because my personal opinion, why is the cops seem like it seems like they're going back and forth with him instead of going back and forth to trying to find the victim. It seems like they're attacking him. Like, why would you be attacking him if he's the victim?
My personal opinion, this tweet right here, attacking the president, or basically speaking out from the Make America Great Again, would send a response from people and Make America Great Again behind the scenes. That's the code of silence. And of course, it comes from the top of the code of silence. I'm not saying he's the one that orchestrated it, but they would have had it's like a secret code to let other people know that where the location is at when you hear this. And what they do is they blame the black man and say that he did it from Nigeria. Nigeria is talking about Make America Great Again, and he's from America.
Why wouldn't you be supporting him? Why would you be coming after him and discrediting him and saying he's about to get kicked off the empire, which was not true? Everything they said about him, they had sources that they could say, this is not true. He was not being kicked off the empire. This is not true. Why is it that he's fighting against the cops? And why is the cops not more diligently trying to find the person who did it? Just my opinion. Put at the bottom what you think it is. How do you feel about the conspiracy be going? And once again, like I said before, I'm not surprised the colors are not sticking together. And I watch so many people go after him and shoot him down. But at the end of the day, Jussie, if you can see this video, it gives you a chance to see who really have your back. Because when you're at your demise, this is when the real friends come up and the fake ones that's around you show their ass. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Let you know I love you. And thank you for watching. Catherine.
I want to know how you feel about this. One thing you have to realize, even though you may not like the president, you know he is the president. You just subscribe button. I want to hear your comments about this. At the top, there's an Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Let you know I love you. And thank you for watching. Catherine.